Welcome to Man of Thoughts, the channel where we dive deep into the minds of great thinkers. Today we explore the life and philosophy of the darkest philosopher, Arthur Schopenhauer. His profound influence and often pessimistic worldview make him a fascinating study. Join us on this journey into the mind of Schopenhauer. Arthur Schopenhauer, born in 1788, was a German philosopher known for his pessimistic philosophy. Born into a mercantile family, Schopenhauer's early life was heavily influenced by his father, Heinrich Floris Schopenhauer, a successful merchant who held a deep disdain for the bourgeoisie lifestyle. His mother, Johanna Schopenhauer, was a popular author and socialite. Arthur's early education was diverse and extensive, including subjects like philosophy, literature, and languages. This broad academic exposure, along with his father's skeptical views on society, laid the foundation for Schopenhauer's unique perspective on life and the world. His childhood, filled with wealth and prosperity, was juxtaposed with his father's skepticism, creating a deep-rooted cynicism that would later permeate his philosophical ideas. These early experiences would shape Schopenhauer into the philosopher we know today, a man who dared to question the optimistic worldviews of his contemporaries and proposed a philosophy that was unabashedly dark and pessimistic. Schopenhauer's philosophy is encapsulated in his magnum opus, The World as Will and Representation. This monumental work outlines Schopenhauer's central premise that the world is driven not by reason, but by a blind, insatiable metaphysical will. Schopenhauer posits that this will is the innermost essence, the kernel of every particular thing and also of the whole. It is the relentless strive, the constant desire, the drive that keeps the world in motion. Yet this will is not a benevolent force, quite the contrary. It is an irrational, directionless striving that leads only to suffering. Schopenhauer's view of the world is fundamentally pessimistic. He argues that our lives are dominated by dissatisfactions, by unfulfilled desires, and by the perpetual pursuit of satisfaction that never truly comes. Life swings like a pendulum backward and forward between pain and boredom. This suffering, Schopenhauer believes, is inherent in existence. It is not a result of our actions or failures, but an intrinsic part of the fabric of life itself. We suffer because we desire, and desire is the very nature of will. It is a ceaseless cycle. Desire leads to fulfillment, which in turn leads to a new desire, and thus more suffering. Schopenhauer also suggests a way to escape this suffering, through asceticism, through renouncing desires. By negating the will to live, one can achieve a state of denial of the will, leading to tranquility and eventually a form of salvation. It's important to note that Schopenhauer's philosophy was a stark departure from the optimistic philosophies of his time. His contemporaries, like Hegel, believed in the progress of the human spirit and the ultimate rationality of the universe. But Schopenhauer saw the world as a place of inevitable suffering, driven not by reason but by a blind, irrational will. He was in many ways the philosopher of pessimism, a voice that echoed the darker aspects of human existence. Schopenhauer's ideas continue to resonate with many, despite their pessimistic nature. The German philosopher's worldview was rooted in a belief that existence is filled with suffering, an idea that may seem bleak, but offers a unique perspective on the human condition. Schopenhauer's philosophy has had a significant influence on a range of thinkers. His ideas were a source of inspiration for the likes of Friedrich Nietzsche, who further developed the concept of existential nihilism. Even those outside the realm of philosophy, including the renowned physicist Albert Einstein, have acknowledged the impact of Schopenhauer's thoughts on their own perspectives. Schopenhauer's philosophy also delves into the realm of aesthetics. He proposed that art and beauty can provide a temporary respite from the suffering of existence. For Schopenhauer, art serves as a refuge, a place where one can escape the relentless striving and wanting that characterize human life. The power of art, according to Schopenhauer, lies in its ability to represent the will, the fundamental force driving all things in the universe. Art has the potential to present the world not as it appears to us, but as it truly is, beyond our everyday perceptions. It is through art that we can gain a glimpse into the essence of reality, providing a break from the suffering that comes with mundane existence. Schopenhauer's philosophy has also found resonance in the world of literature. His ideas have influenced many writers, such as Thomas Hardy and Marcel Proust, who have explored themes of pessimism and the struggle of existence in their works. Through his exploration of suffering, desire, and the power of art, Schopenhauer presents a philosophy that, while dark, offers a profound understanding of the human condition. It is a perspective that challenges us to confront the harsh realities of existence head-on, rather than seeking to escape or deny them. Schopenhauer's philosophy, though dark, provides a unique perspective on existence and the human condition. Schopenhauer, the darkest philosopher, has left a lasting impact on the world of philosophy. His philosophy, often considered as pessimistic, is an exploration into the fundamental nature of reality and human existence. He believed that the world is driven by a ceaseless and insatiable will, leading to suffering and pain. Life, according to Schopenhauer, is a cycle of desire, satisfaction, and renewed desire, with satisfaction being merely the brief cessation of suffering. We delved into his early life, revealing how his upbringing and experiences shaped his philosophy. His concepts of will and representation, his views on art and aesthetics, and his thoughts on the futility of desire all paint a picture of a deeply introspective and complex thinker. Schopenhauer's influence extends beyond philosophy into psychology, literature, and the arts. His ideas have influenced prominent figures like Friedrich Nietzsche, Sigmund Freud, and Thomas Mann. His philosophy, though bleak, has resonated with many who find a certain honesty in his views on the human condition. His legacy lives on, not just in the realm of philosophy, but also in our everyday lives. His ideas challenge us to confront the darker aspects of our existence, to question our desires and our motivations, and to seek meaning beyond mere satisfaction of our wants. In essence, Schopenhauer invites us to examine our lives with a critical eye, to accept the inevitability of suffering, and to find solace in the transient moments of satisfaction. His philosophy, though dark, is an exploration of the human condition in its rawest and most honest form. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the mind of Arthur Schopenhauer. Remember, in the world of man of thoughts, no idea is too dark to explore.